Okay, hey guys, I hope I'm live. It is Arena Kings time, 5+0 Blitz. On chess.com, it is Friday. I'm playing a FIDE Master in the first game. Let's play knight f3 on move 3. Welcome to everyone. Plays c5, that's one of the sharper moves in this position. Okay, and we're going to have a Benoni by transposition. I think I will play... Yeah, I'll play the bishop f4 variation. Bishop f4 with e3. I've been dabbling in this, and I like it for white. I think especially for Blitz, it's fairly straightforward to play. Okay, knight a6. I'm a little less familiar with that move, but I'm just going to develop. So he's going to put the knight on c7. It's castle. Stop him from playing b5, and I think a6, b5 is going to be the plan. But I'm not that upset about this, because, I mean, there will be mutual weaknesses. Black will have a weakness on a6. I have a weakness on b2. Let's play rook a2 to defend that. I played this guy once or twice. Whoa, that is an interesting tactic I did not see coming. Wow, okay. That is clever. Taking advantage of the rook on a2 immediately. Is there any way I can kind of play back at him here? Or is he just winning a pawn? Because if so, that's a really nice idea. So if I take it bishop e6 and he skewers. Hey everyone. Grinnif Win, thank you for the subscription. Yeah, looks to me like I might just be losing something here. Alright, I'm just going to move my bishop. But I don't see an antidote. I was trying to figure out a way I could trap his bishop, but I don't think it's happening. Good one to keep in mind, that knight takes d5. Hey, DC Hunter. Hey, King Wengu. Hey, Dev Kadam. Hop in the DeLorean. Hello. Rixian Rooks. Nate Shadow the Great. MF Durr. Hello. Hey, Alex. Thanks for joining, everyone. Thanks to everyone watching on the YouTube archive version of this, too, in the future. Okay, knight b4. Man. Now he's winning another pawn. I guess I'll put the rook on a5. This has been a disastrous opening for me, but I'm still going to fight, guys. Thanks, David. Thanks, Zisso. So I think I got to do something like this. Try to pivot and try to get the knight to c4. That would be a fork on these two pieces, but he'll probably move his bishop back. But then I get knight c4 and I can take on d6. I'm still struggling, but maybe there's some slight hope. Is the stream lagging at all, guys? Because I'm trying to upload a video at the moment, and I was a little bit worried that the stream would be laggy as a result. Okay, he plays bishop e6. So he's just going to give up one of his bishops. His light square bishop, that is. I think I should take him up on that. Yeah, I'm going to do it. And try to play fast, basically. This guy's 13. Wow. Promising player. I'd like to take on c5. Then he plays... There's a couple different moves he can play, but take, bishop c7. Maybe I can try to do something there, but it's probably not working. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go back. Hey, Pito. No, I am not. Again, I have this option of taking here and trying for bishop c7, but not looking good. All right, I'm going to do something kind of crazy looking, but I think the time is now. I'm going to encourage him to play c3 so I can play queen d4 and try to get something going on the dark squares. Pin his pawn in effect, but not thrilled about this idea. Yeah, that looks like a pretty good refutation right there. Just tops back. Any way I can do some damage here? I don't think so. I'm going to resign this game. Just got hit in the opening with a surprise, guys. Knight takes d5. Not much else to say. Okay, yeah, the stream might be lagging a little bit. I apologize, guys. I think that's on my end. We'll see how that goes. It might be like that for a little while. I'm going to play e4 here and play for an attack. I got to get back in it. Hey, Magic Pig Detective. Hey, Yavuna. Ah, he's playing some tricky, trappy line. Let's do this. If you take on e5, they play queen g5. That's a well-known trap. Okay, so he backs off or defends the threat. I think I'm going to back off. I don't want a queen trade. Maybe queen g3 would have been stronger, but this looks fine too. It's castle. I might go ahead and play d4. Okay, he plays d6. That's sort of a stabilizing move. Let's go here now. Hey, Terminal. I think I'll be playing for f4 in this position pretty soon. Let's play this in preparation. He could play knight g6 in order to stop it, but okay, he's going to let me execute f4. Let's take with the queen. Threatening this. Okay, so now I get to win a clean pawn because of the discovery. You can't take with a queen because he loses that. So successful little operation there. I'll try to go for this. You could play queen e5 and look for a trade. Yeah, I don't know, Chessbait. I'm actually trying to upload a video right now, so I'm sorry for the lag. It's a really large file, so I don't think I'm going to be able to restart it. But we'll see. Okay, let's come in with the rook here. I'll let him take that. I'm going to win this b7 pawn. Check and take this guy next. Okay, now I'm going to pick up the rook. All right. So I win that game. All right, playing Halvard. Let's play g6 against Halvard. Yeah, again, I'm sorry to the live viewers. I just typed in the chat too, but I can't do much about the lag right now. How do I want to play against this line? Let's go for c5. I want to see what he does against that. He can take if he wants, but then I'm going to play queen a5 check and take with the queen. Goes there. Okay. So I want to keep the tension. I don't want to take on d4 yet. Okay, now I probably should take. This is a solid line for white, though. Let's go here. I mean, I can try to pause the upload, but I've been trying to upload this file for the past 4 hours. And if I pause it, I'm going to lose all of it. We'll see. I'll see if I can do it. It's going to take a second, too, because I have to take a timeout from this tournament. Okay, let's play this and attack his rook. He's playing a good game here. Okay, let's pivot with this knight. I'll try to put the knight here, maybe. Come into d3. Might play bishop a3, but... Okay. Let me see if this helps at all. Let me know if that's any better, guys. I decided to cancel the upload just for you guys. Although now my next YouTube video is going to be seriously delayed, but that's all right. We'll work through that. I think e6 is probably the way to go here. Hopefully that improves things, because if it doesn't, I'm not sure what to do. All right, so I get this move in. Attack the rooks. Hey, guys. So I've won 2 games in a row. Streaks at 2. Another favorable pairing right here. Let's play a Sicilian. I'll play a classical Sicilian. Plays bishop b5, bishop d7 is a good answer. Try restarting your stream or refreshing the page, guys. See if that helps. Because I canceled the file that I was uploading, so hopefully that's better. Try refreshing your page if it's laggy for you. Because I'm watching it right now and it seems okay. Actually, oh, is it delayed? Oh, man. All right, I'll try to figure this out as best I can. Just give me some time here. Yeah, it's catching up now. That's what's happening. Okay, plays knight there. I think I'm going to attack with the a pawn. I'm going to go here and here. This is really funny, actually. Oh, the joys of streaming. This will be totally lost on the YouTube crowd, and I apologize already. I'm talking so much about it, but the Twitch audience is about 5 minutes behind now because I stopped this upload and apparently the stream is trying to catch up. And everyone in the chat is commenting on what has happened about 5 minutes ago. But I'm not going to restart the stream because then I'm going to lose this archive version too. So we're just going to roll like this. Hello to everyone on Twitch watching in the future. So even the Twitch audience is in the future. Okay, let's get this over here. I want to play bishop e6 and attack this knight, but it needs to be prepared. Ooh, this is really tempting now. But I think it's better just to play bishop e6. I want to win this pawn. Plays bishop h6. So this is often an idea in these positions, but I think in this exact position, it's not going to work out so well for him. Okay, I can take b2 here, perhaps. Taking b2 is very interesting. Trade, trade, trade. Take. He has kind of an annoying bishop at the end, but I think that should be good for me. Yeah, that should be very good for me. This is a tactic from the Benko, actually. Just making sure it works, but I believe it does. Oh, now some people are catching on. They're refreshing. If you refresh it, you can watch me in the present version, or as close to the present version as possible. But yeah, I suppose you would have the option to not refresh. Okay, so this is the idea. I'm going to win back all the material. Also, F4 is loose at the end, so I can pick that up. I just got to make sure I don't get back rank mated here. That would, of course, not be part of the plan. The only slightly annoying thing here is his bishop on h6 trapping in my king, but it should be too much material. Let's play c5. Now I feel like I should just get behind my pawn. I'll play c4 first, though. I don't think there's any harm in doing that. And I am ready to push this bad boy. I think I can just push it again. Yeah, he can't stop this pawn now. Yeah, even if he does this, I'll have knight d3. All right, so we got a little streak going. I'm actually in second place right now. There's a lot of time remaining. Interactive Chess is the next opponent. Good pairing here. Let's play another Sicilian. We're going to keep the Scandies in reserve for now. I'll play e6 this time around. Shout out to any of you Sicilian Con fans. Some of my students who have turned on to the Sicilian Con might appreciate this. Let's go bishop c5. I actually don't know about this line anymore, but this is what I used to play. So we'll play this. How you guys doing? Is everyone more or less caught up now? I hope. Okay, I'm going to go for the standard setup here. Put the bishop on b7. I like these positions. Usually this is preparation for f4. I'm going to delay castling for a little bit and kind of see if I can maybe even play h5, h4, h3. That's a fun plan. Good for you, Axiom Fox? All right, perfect. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this. This is fun. I could just castle and play it sort of standard, but this is a fun plan too. Charge with the h-pawn. Charge with Harry. Try to get him all the way down. Okay, and now I can try to sink this knight into g3. This is one option in this line. When they play h3, you try to latch onto the g3 square. Fredecki, thanks for the 200 bits. Hey, Uday. Rem Maximus? Yeah, I do play the Modern. I play the Modern from time to time. Actually, online, I play it quite a bit. G6 on move 1. Okay, so he backs off, but now I can go here as planned. Also hitting the f4 pawn, but, you know, in a lot of cases, I might just play knight g3 in the future. So he plays queen e3. Looking at knight c5, looking at rook g8. G5 is probably a little too bold here. I think I'll play knight c5. Uday gifted a sub to Max Melenik. Thanks, Uday. Appreciate that gift. So if he takes, I might take with the queen, is what I'm thinking. Backs his bishop off. That makes a lot of sense because he's hitting this. I wish there was some way I could take advantage of these pawns, but I don't see it. Could play knight f6. Could play g6. G6 looks logical. I think I'll do that. Just to kind of stabilize things here. Big question is what to do with my king now. Castling kingside is less attractive now that I push this h-pawn, but I'm going to roll with the king in the center for now. I'm probably not going to be castling queenside. Place this knight up. Okay, let's play bishop f6. Not quite sure what to do here. This rearrangement has actually worked out pretty well for him because, again, I'd like to put some pressure on his pawns, but if I play knight f6, he has bishop f3. d5 on the last move was a consideration to try to attack f4, but it looked a little too risky with my king in the center. So he's going to take. That is surprising. I would think that white would want to hold off on that exchange because, yeah, my knight was annoying, but let's see what he has in store. Okay, now this is a tender point. I need to reinforce this, but I could also take once and play e5. But I think I'm going to reinforce. This is so if he plays b4, I back off. I'm still defending e6 sufficiently. Mastel, thank you for the subscription. Hey, Yavuna. Just talked to you recently, Yavuna. Matt Chess, I almost always play the queen takes d5 lines of the Scandi. I played knight f6 on move 2 very seldom. I don't trust those lines as much. They are more interesting, more tactical, but I don't like them. All right. Is it time to castle queenside? It might be time, guys. I'm going to do it. I want to play rook g8. I want to attack that g2 pawn, possibly with this thrown in to unleash my light square bishop. Thanks, Jesse Bus. He's a fan of the new layout. I got to add in the standings. So probably this layout plus somewhere where I can display the standings. There isn't a whole lot of space to do it at the moment. I actually liked my old layout better, I got to say, because it had the standings, but there was some wasted space. The final form of my layout will hopefully be a combination of the last two layouts I've had. Oh, good to hear, Ivana. Yeah, my pleasure. Okay, he takes. Let's take back. Still a tense position, but I feel like some of these developments have been in my favor. I am a little worried if he starts throwing stuff at my king, though. Okay, he does that. Okay, I could play bishop e5. Bishop e5 is a nice little stabilization move. I think I like that, so I'm going to do it. Maybe queen g5 in mind. He's getting dangerously low on time, though, at this point. Thanks, Gotham Chess. Yeah, the thing is, Chess Bay, I'm brand new to OBS, and I haven't had a chance to look at it too closely. Should I go for g5, g4? He played queen back to e3, which is pretty strange. He seems unsure what to do here. He's shuffling a little bit. Okay, let's play bishop f4. Thanks, Christian Mata, for the 100 bits. All right. Coming over here, we're going for g4. I think he realizes how low he is on time. He's trying to speed up now. He's trying to blockade g4. Let's play the bishop back here. Okay, now I could maybe try to win the e4 pawn. He's on this rook, though. I'm going to sack that. We're going to try to create some confusion in his time pressure. He's just not going to make it on the clock here. Can almost crash through on g2. Should I play this move? This looks like a lot of fun. I gotta do it. I gotta go for rook takes g2. This bishop, I was talking about it earlier. It's getting unleashed, finally. Okay, where's the mate? Take, check. I think just this is easiest. So he has to take with a rook now. And then I can play rook g5. I don't think there's a checkmate here, per se. But I can win his queen, so pretty good. Also pretty good. All right, streaks at 4. I'm in 3rd place right now. Ooh, big game right here, guys. Gotta Komsky. Gotta, he always plays the London, it seems, if he starts with d4. No London yet. Let's see if he does. If he ducks into it, he does. All right, big game, guys. I feel pretty comfortable with this line, though, so I don't feel like I should really have issues. He almost always plays queen b3 here. No, he's going to play bishop e2. Okay. Well, let's just do this. Let's trade the dark square bishops. Is he going to go knight h4? No. He's surprising me. All right, I'll play h6 so my bishop can come back. Let's bring this over. He's so skilled at these middle games, but I don't feel like there should be much for white in these middle games. I'm a staunch defender of the black cause in these positions. Okay, gonna maneuver. Brilliant checkmate, says Thomas. There was no checkmate, though. Ginger GM fan, hello. Thank you. Thanks for the support. Okay, let's take this guy. Takes with the pawn. All right. All right, let's jump in here. Is c4 going to be strong or weak? That's the key question here. Queen c5 looks logical. I think I'll do queen c5. Oh, queen c5, rook d8. Hello. That would be nasty. Gotta watch those tactics. That would have been a gross one to fall into. Just casually play that move and have a surprise in star. All right, I'm going to go here then. Okay, let's take that. Toilet Noggin, gifting subs. Gifted 5 subs. Very much appreciated, Toilet Noggin. To Lance Black, San Diego, USA. Hey, it's Adam. Zudu Takati, and Fogar. Thanks, man. Very much appreciated. All right, so here I might have to sack this pawn. I can play bishop d3 to do it. Yeah, he's sort of outplaying me in true Gata style. I mean, I guess I have this move. That might keep the tension a little bit, trying to go bishop d5. And also attacking g2. Okay, I can take here. It's a nice little idea. Or do I take on d6? Not quite sure. Well, if I take on d6, I'll lose a piece. Never mind. So I got to do this one. Okay, he's going to bank on his queenside majority. I think he's going to advance it aggressively, yeah. Yes, indeed. Yeah, that is a pretty compelling pawn majority. I have a 4 versus 2 on the king side, but it's hard to make use of. Advances again. All right, let's get the king over. This is a little passive to do. He's going to push his queenside pawns, but I don't see any alternative. Still not going to be simple for him to break through, even if he gets in c5. Hey, Oven. Thanks for the 100 bits. Says, good evening, John. Good evening to you. Yes, I believe this is the first day of Oktoberfest, right? Thanks, Vesemir. F4, okay. Gotta doing gotta things here to me. He's trying to. Okay, let's free up the rook. I've now got that pawn blockaded, so I feel like I need to make use of my rook. Probably next f5 or f6, one of these two moves. Try to threaten discovery at some point. Hoping to fend these guys off, but I think I'm succeeding for now. Hey, Blade Master. I'm drinking tea right now. Yeah, got my herbal tea. I actually think this should be all right for me. I mean, if he doesn't have a breakthrough, then I will get counterplay. I already am getting some counterplay. It's not a trivial matter for him to break through. Plays h4. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what's best against this. Let's play f6. Gotta play something quick. Now c5. Okay, let's take. I think that file is going to be important now. Let's take. Can't play rook d4 because it runs into e5. Got to break this blockade down. h5 or f5 now, perhaps? I think f5 is appropriate. This is so tricky. And I don't have as much time as he does. Is he calculating rook b3? Hard to say. is. I think he messed up there. Tough to say. He messed up. I got this, guys. My A-pawn's running. I have more passed pawns than he does. We're going to sack this guy. Got him. Okay. Ooh, that was a tense game right there. All right, now let's try to capitalize. We took out one of our biggest rivals. Yeah, battle of passed pawns at the end. His D and his C pawn stalled out. Thanks, guys. Glad you're caught up on the stream now, too. I'm in third place, 17 points. A lot of time remaining, though. Okay, now I have the bishop pair. This should be good. Could take. Actually, let's take. Try to go after this pawn. Going for the win, baby. That's right. I think it was winning at the end. There were too many passed pawns to contend with. All right, he wants that knight firmly on d5. Let's play this move to start. And if he plays queen e8, I'm going to play bishop d6. Queen d5. All right. He has other plans, but maybe now here. And this queen might be running out of squares. He has to be somewhat careful. Okay, maybe now knight c4, knight c4, knight b6. I'm liking it. Big threat. Ooh. This wins a piece, I think. Because I'm going to take the bishop. He just resigned. All right, streak's at 6. We lost that first game, but we're coming back. I'm in second place. Blitzstream is in first. Just 1 point ahead of me, though. Tough game against a strong FM here. I played this guy before. He's good. Stick to our guns. Forktown, that's right. Knight takes c4. I think I play c5 against this. I've had this before, and I also forgot what to do, but I think c5 is the move. Yeah, I had a game where my opponent, who was crypto chess maybe, played bishop e3 here, and it turned out well for black. Okay, so let's develop and put pressure here. This is not what white wants out of this opening. So he takes, okay. So let's take. Looking at knight b4, but I think I'll just take here first. So now I've achieved easy equality. Can I go for more? I will definitely try to go for more, like knight b4. Yeah, jump in here. Probe these squares. Okay, so he plays the knight back. A little bit passive, but understandable. I can play knight d3 if I want. Actually, yeah, I think I should do that. It's probably a risk-free advantage, unless he wants to play king e2, but king e2 doesn't look right. So I'm trying to keep his king in the center, basically, with this move. Okay. I'm going to play this again. There might be other moves I could play, but this seems to give me a risk-free edge. He still can't castle. He still has a hard time coordinating. Probably play f3 now. He does. Okay, let's go here. And I might be able to get my rook into c2 someday. Okay, let's do this. Trying to get the rook into c2. You can play king f2 and rook d1, but it's kind of uncomfortable. Seems like it should be problematic for him. This, I'm also threatening maybe that. Okay, he's taking advantage of the back rank. Yeah, I need a back rank kind of luft move, but it's not working. So I think I'll just take here probably. Yeah. Try to torture him. I'm up a pawn. Let's play h5. Expecting e4 here. No, he's going to stay a little more passive. Okay. Let's stop rook b2. Start bringing the king up. It's drawish though, you know, it's opposite color bishop, so it's tough to do a whole lot with that. But I'll do my best. All right, might as well push. See what happens. Let's push again. Try to check here. If rook takes b3, I can check, and that should turn out well for me. Okay, let's check. Okay. So let's drop that guy back. I'm a little surprised how he's playing this. Because if he ever plays this, I can play bishop c2, and with my rook defending this, I think I should be good. He can play rook f2 here, but then bishop f5 maybe? Actually, I can just take on h6 because I'm defending this. All right, he's in danger now. I think that was a significant mistake. I think he should have played rook f2. If I could keep the streak alive here, this would be fantastic. He's realizing he messed up now. I mean, can he still play Rook H2? Maybe. Rook H2 might be saving. Yeah, he plays Rook H2. It's a good move. All right, I'm gonna play it safe. I don't see a way I can really try to win here. I mean, maybe I can walk my king up, actually. Can I do that? There. Let's try it. Let's try, guys. Ooh, he might be losing now. I don't care about f6 at all. If I can preserve this pawn, which I think I can, I think I'm going to win. It says he disconnected. Nope, it says he reconnected. Never mind. Yeah, this is winning. He's going to be in Zugzwang soon, I think. Maybe it's not so simple. Trying here. It's not simple at all. How do I shake this blockade? I think I have to go for the draw now, unfortunately. Unless he wants to play for the win. Oh, he's going to play for the win. Oh, I almost waited too long to go for the draw, guys. I got his pawn in time. Okay, I can see why he did that. I waited a little too long. I don't know. I thought that was easily winning at the end, but I guess not. That hurts. I'm sorry, Hop in the DeLorean. I almost gave you a heart attack. He said, John, please don't flag. I'll be very curious to analyze that one. I might have missed an easy win there at the end, but I didn't see what it was. Okay, let's play e4. Yeah, really not sure whether I missed a win there. Let's take this guy. Let's go here. Thanks, Luke. Okay, let's take aim against this rook. Charles M, thanks for the subscription. 7 months in a row. Chessy Bus says, engine says draw after you sack the bishop. All right, that makes me feel a little bit better. I just didn't realize he could keep his king there, and I thought I would easily put him in Zugzwang, but he has 3 squares he can stay on where he's always attacking my d5 pawn. e5, e6, and d6. Winning chances if I kept the f pawn. That seemed tough, though. Okay, something to analyze for sure. Okay, I'm looking at knight b5. Bishop g5. I think I'll play bishop g5. That's often a disruptive move. The random internet guy, thank you for subscribing. We'll probably play rook e8 here. Okay, now knight b5 is looking even more attractive. I think I'm going to go for it. I just see various lines where it seems to work out well for me. And if he takes, I'll take with the queen. E1 is protected, fortunately, by my knight. Live59, thank you for subscribing. I had to play f5 rather than king d3. And his king is not getting back in time to stop me? Interesting. So my thinking here is after the trade, if he takes me, I can straighten out my pawns. Okay, so I saw this. I was thinking rook here against that move. Yeah, I think it's most logical. He is attacking both of these pawns now. Okay. Position could definitely open up, interestingly, here. Yeah, let's go ahead and play e5. If he takes, I take, and he's pinned. Now, if he takes me, which I believe he will, I'm thinking take with the rook. I'm just trying to decide if there's any merit to taking with the knight. Could set off this chain reaction of captures. I don't know. Takes there. He has that capture. I didn't even see that he could take with the rook. I was only focused on the rook taking this way. All right, fair enough. So I could take on e7, but I end up losing because of a back rank issue. Could play b3, rook a6. Let's play b3. Stabilizes. Trying to get the knight here, or possibly here. Okay, now if he takes, I can fork him. Very important. So he probably won't take. I'll probably play rook b8. Yep. I feel like he missed that, and I wish I could take advantage somehow, but I don't see exactly how. Maybe bishop here. Knight d6 was interesting too. Yeah, that's a good move. All right, I'm going to go back here with this. I don't know what's happening here, guys. This is complicated. pieces flying all over the place. If he moves this knight, I do have bishop e7 and the rook is trapped. Even then, he might be able to play rook a8 or some crazy move. This is a very important game, though, needless to say. Attack him. He's going to put his bishop on some stable square, probably d4. Goes there. Okay, attack again. Bishop h6, he just runs away. Let's keep this pawn. I need to keep that counterplay. Annoying move. Threatening the fork. Have to acquiesce to this trade. Or just a pawn loss, I should say. Tough stuff here. Trying to come in with the king. Nah, I'm just losing the house, but I'll try. Yeah. Yeah, he defended well there. I think the key thing I miss is that when he takes on b6, he's defending laterally. So my whole e5 take on d6 plan pretty much backfired. That was tough. Okay, playing chessically inclined. I have the white pieces again. Hope to make something happen here. Okay, this is the same line I played in the standard game against my student Tom. And the thing I learned from that game is you shouldn't rush b4 as white. You should wait to play that move a lot of times in these positions. Let's go here. But it'll depend. I mean, it depends a lot what he does here. If he plays knight f8, for instance, I think I will play this. Oh, thanks, Jolly Bishop. So I'm in 9th place right now, guys. Blitzstream is still in first. He's got 30 points. Paul from SPB is behind him. He's got 26. And then a bunch of untitled players. And then me. So still not too late to get something going, but got to pick up the pace. Plays b5. Okay. I'm going to bring this over here and try to pressure this pawn ultimately. Okay, interesting now would be to take on b5 and try to go for a fork at the end of the line. That would really open things up. I can also think about e4. e4, though, I feel is not in my favor. Let's go for Let's go for this. This seems interesting. So I'm going to get 2 pawns plus a rook, and he's going to get 2 minor pieces. But the main reason I'm doing this is to kind of cut the Gordian knot. He's got a nice structure on the queen side. It was hard to attack the backward c6 pawn otherwise. Belgian Novice, thanks for the 500 bits. He said to get back on with the streak, back on track. I'll do my best. All right, so we'll go ahead with this. I had to make sure there was no complications with some sort of bishop f5 move, but this is a classic imbalance in chess. Okay, now which way to take? I don't think it matters too much, so I'm going to take this way. He'll probably take with the queen. Takes with the knight. Okay, a little surprising. So let's try to annoy him a little bit. I'll go here. Keep an eye on this pawn. He might just play a4, but I can play b4 or b3 whenever I like. Plays queen b6. All right, let's go do this. And now I'm going to take here and take like this. Try to get it as outside a pass pawn as possible here. Which might be relevant later on if his king ever comes over. Just it's that much further compared to a b pawn. 1 file further. Okay, he's trying to reorganize. He's trying to get that knight up there. But I can get my knight to juicy squares. Like e5. e5 or c5. I think I like e5. I'm going to go there. Let's go rook b8 now. I might trade the rooks, because it's looking increasingly harder, especially when he plays moves like this, for him to stop my a-pawn if it gets going. So we're going to motor with the a-pawn, see what happens. Okay, brings this knight up. Let's go here. And if he trades, then this knight has a hard time getting to these squares. Okay, this seems kind of dangerous for him now. Bishop d3. I guess I could go here. Looks pretty good. I think this is going to cost him a piece, this pawn. If he plays knight c7, now I have rook b7. If he moves the bishop, which is forced, I play a6. Yeah, he resigned. Good game, chessically inclined. Yeah, that was an interesting imbalance. I think maybe he went about trading in the wrong way and should have tried to put some of the pieces on the queen side. Maybe take with the queen on a8 instead. I don't know. Okay, Vera Nebelcina. Interestingly, this is Gatakomsky's wife, so I'm playing the husband and wife duo. Can't really remember what I want to do here. Let's play bishop d2. I play this line from time to time. h3 in preparation for knight f3. Streak time, that's right. Let's get it going. think black can play either e5 or f5 here. I haven't looked at this line in a long time. So even though I won that game, I've actually dropped to number 11, but there's a lot of, I know you guys can't see the standings, there's a lot of untitled players in the mix. Okay, so she wants to put the knight in here. I think I'll just play b3. That does leave my knight exposed, so I wouldn't be surprised if she played c5 here, but I think I'll just play rook c1 after that. And it should be all right. Yeah, let's do this. Which way to take here? I think I'll take with the bishop. She might just put the knight back on c6, but trade on g7 looks a little more comfortable for me somehow. I don't know why exactly, but it does. Maybe I'll even keep the queens on the board. Yeah, let's do that. I'm trying to come here. Knight d4. Okay, let's go ahead with this. Now I might want to keep my king in the center if she takes on f3. We'll find out. Yeah, like I might play h4 here. Just try to attack. Could also throw in rook d1 first. Let's go h4. Okay. All right. This is Blitz. We got to win. Let's take aim at the weaknesses. Now f4 would seem to make a lot of sense here, as does knight d5. Knight d5. Knight d5, knight e5. I can play bishop e2 in preparation for f4. That seems kind of tough to meet. There's also f4 immediately. But I think I like this better, so I'll do that. Gotta guard this, though. Very important. So I'm a big fan of my knight here, and I want to use the f4 square. I either want to play knight f4 or possibly pawn f4. Also, my knight is causing havoc. If bishop e6, it runs into knight c7, I think. Fork on the bishop and the rook. Just looks a little hard for black to free herself here. Maybe even rook c7. Okay, that seems like a good move. Bishop there. All right, let's do this. So now this could be a threat, so I think she has to go knight g4, which doesn't look like a move you want to play here. But maybe forced, we'll see. Mark Burley, thank you for the subscription. 6 months in a row. Appreciate the support. Trying to calculate knight g4, f3, knight h6 if I have anything there. She plays e6. Okay, I was not expecting that. I can take on f6 here. That's kind of compelling. just to try to badger my way through. I can also take e5 and take h5. It's another option. I think I like, Center gets opened in either case. There's also even knight c7. Man, there's a lot of options here. I think I'm going to go for this one because this looks pretty miserable for black, and I'm going to have a lot of threats. And I'm going to be up a pawn. Queen takes e5. And I'm threatening h5 still. Also, rook c7 could be a threat. Just two big threats to deal with. Okay, so she goes there. Yeah, so let's play active with this rook. Just defend that guy. She go here, maybe? I don't know. Then I can even think about walking my king up. Okay. All right, I'm just going to march up. Here I can go here. And then king e3. I think king e3 is a really nice move to force black back. And it's hard to get through here without a sacrifice, so I think black should be in pretty big trouble. King feels really safe on e3. To the point where, given the time situation, if I were her, I would think about sacrificing. But, I mean, that can't possibly be good. Still, though, I have work to do in this position, so I can't relax. Let's play this here. Do this. Trying to get connected pawns deep in her position. Now this is a threat. Oh, but I missed that she can take there. Oh, man. That's gross that I missed that. All right, well, let's try to complicate it. She doesn't have much time. This is a nice move that I got quite lucky with. I think I was playing a good game up until that blunder at the end with the capture on f4. Maybe the whole rook f6 idea was unnecessary. I don't know. Played some improving moves first, but okay. W Lad Bishop. Is that the Vladimir Bishop? I'm in 12th place. Let's play another Sicilian. There's 45 minutes left. There's a lot of time, but would like to pick it up, get some more wins. Okay, let's fianchetto this bad boy. Okay, let's play e5. Taking out the Kamsky clan. Yeah, that's right. Although it should be said, I think I've lost to them twice before in the same tournament. I'm sure that has happened. Some measure of revenge, right? Both games were pretty technical. Let's go here, flirt with this idea. Let's play b5. Yeah, that's true, Nabat. Promoting to a knight would have been good as well. That's a good point. Let's go here. Possible discoveries. I think maybe what some of these players do is they beat the lower rated players faster than I do. I think that's a weakness of mine. So I'm trying to be conscious of that and playing a little sharper. Oh, thanks, Mark. Yeah, this is a very passive setup for white. I think I'm going to take here just to saddle them with a weakness. And then next I'm going to do this and maybe knight f4. I want to get at that pawn on c3 eventually. Knight f4 has to drop in the position at some point. Yeah, I've been following the Olympiad a little bit. I think tomorrow's a rest day, right? Fabiano's been playing really well. Unfortunately, Shanklin lost today. I thought he would hold that in game, but he didn't manage to do so. Okay, take. He can't take with the pawn because he loses the rook, so he's got to take with the queen. But then I win this pawn straight up. Maybe rook b8 first. Or even bishop e6. Yeah, let's play bishop e6 first. Just try to improve this bishop a little bit before taking this guy. Yeah, let's take. And now I think I win this too. Let's just push. But yeah, I do think it's critical to win these games faster than I have in the past because I have a feeling these other guys are doing exactly that when they're getting paired down. Okay, he can't stop this pawn because I'm going to play knight here. All right. Moving on up in the world. Got a tough game here. 2590. Untitled player. Currently in third place. From one of the chess powerhouse countries, Azerbaijan. But I am not to be deterred. All right, let's try for e4. You don't often see d6 there. d6 seems a little passive to me. Maybe playable, I don't know. All right, let's do this. I'm going to fianchetto this bishop. Centralize this guy. Keeping open options of playing knight d5. Okay. Yeah, like knight d5 could be a consideration here. Could also take first. Take first is interesting. Let's do it. Just trying to open the way here. So c5 is a candidate move. Knight d5 is a candidate move. c5, I think I'll just step out of the way. So let's go knight d5. That move wasn't working because a rook takes e5, but maybe I can try to set that up in the future. Okay. Which way to capture? Big decision. I'm going to take this way. I don't know. I'll open up the attack on this pawn. The alternative was to do this and maybe pivot towards attacking the c pawn, but wasn't completely convinced by that. Okay. I'm even looking at taking and playing f4 here. It's probably not great, though. I'm also looking at ideas involving d6. Like maybe this. Let's try this. Also maybe freeze up f4. There are a lot of options there. Just have to play something, go with it. So he's playing careful, steps back. Is knight e6 working? That would be nice if it did. Probably not. Let's do this one. I see some ideas here. I can think about this. Also, bishop h3. Bishop h3 might win a pawn. He has f5. Oh, man. Feels like there should be something that lands here. Some sort of way to win material. Take and then d6. Take and then d6 would win something. Kind of weak on the light squares after that, though. Take and d6. He takes g2. I take c7. He moves his bishop back. All right. I came to win, guys, so let's do this. Professor Znarf, thank you for the subscription. He's going to take there. And we're going to get a sharp position. Yep. Anticipated all this. And I think queen d2 makes sense here. I'm trying to bring this in. Okay. So I lost the c7 pawn, but I traded queens, so now there's no danger, and he blundered. Ah, but okay. This is not so clear. I am attacking these pawns, but this is not so clear. All right, still good chances, though. Just gotta watch that time. Big time pressure problems. Let's go here. Okay, if he has to play bishop c5, then I can take, and I would think he'd be in trouble there. Let's go here. There's no rush. Not yet. Bring the king over. Now is the time. Let's check. And he has to make tough decisions now. Let's push this guy. How do you stop that pawn? He can't. All right, now we just got to fade the clock, but I think we will win this. Yes. Okay. Ooh. I thought I was winning a full piece when I took on c6 and took on d7, but that wasn't the case. All right, let's keep this going. I'm in 4th place. I'm playing Alex Lenderman. Tough game. But we've had tough opponents before, and we've persevered. Let's do this. Okay, I'll play this line. Inviting f3. "33 minutes left. Paul from SPB is in first. Blitzstream is in second. Let's take this. Takes it the queen. Interesting. Okay. Let's put this here. Now I think this move makes sense. Probably look to play e5. Yeah, let's play e5 right now. He takes it. Take the knight. Staring at that d3 square. Knight c4 is going to play bishop c1. Probably not much doing there, so let's just play this. So white tries to sit back with the 2 bishops. White's play doesn't look that impressive. In fact, you might even think it looks passive, but the 2 bishops eventually will show their might here if black just doesn't play, you know, incisive moves. Oh, knight c4 would have dropped my knight, so it's good I didn't play that move. Let's play this. I'm going to try to angle for this square. This might be a little artificial, but I feel like I need to get my majority going. Okay, let's jump in. He's going to play bishop f2 probably. I'll look to put something on c5, one of these pieces. Let's put this there. I think if I can eliminate one of his bishops, I should be happy. Okay, now I'm threatening to take and play knight e3. So he has to be aware of that. Thanks, Ikuno. You guys are debating the meaning of sharp in chess. I would think of sharp as one tempo can decide the game. So if a position is sharp, every single move matters. It's not a closed position where you can maneuver around and playing one sort of wishy-washy move is going to sink you. A sharp position is where you need to make concrete, good decisions every move because there's probably tactics in the mix. And either side, if they mess up in the slightest, they could lose. All right, so he averts the threat. I could still do it. I could still take and play knight c5. That actually seems pretty good. I think I'm going to do that. That seems pretty simple. Knight d2 is a cool move here. I wonder if it works. It's also just knight d3. Or even b4. Okay. Knight d3 trade. Can even play rook d1. Rook b1, that is. I'm going to go with this. I'm not sure what the best move is here. But I got to go with something. This looks very reasonable. Should be about equal here. This could be a threat. Let's go in passive. Knight d2 is interesting. Let's try it. So I have that threat, and also I'm hitting e4 twice. I am opening up this, but maybe I can play c5 if I need to. Okay. I think this wins a pawn. Okay, let's keep advancing. Let's go here. Bring the king up. Okay, I'm up a pawn. Still, he's undoubtedly going to be putting up tenacious defense here. Can he just do that? Take, take. Ugh, I guess he can just play like that. All right, I got to do this now. It's not exactly what I had in mind, but still works, I suppose. Let's push this. What am I doing here? I don't know what to do in this position. Should probably just play c3 at some moment. I'm gonna get flagged now, unfortunately. Yeah, I played too slow here, guys. Way too slow. Man. Yeah, I just played too slow. Aye. it's almost not worth playing this, but... Those are the breaks. Can't flag in 5 minutes in a technical position. I was trying to finesse it too much. Okay. First Scandi of the day. Playing Yaya Gaga. Time management was not strong there. Let's take... Can take on B2. Let's take here first, though. Yeah, I guess I'll take on B2. Why not? If he wants to castle kingside, I feel like this should be a nice situation for me. Lenderman is very strong. Yeah. Oh, wow, this guy just resigned. Okay. Well, that helps. That helps after losing that game to Lenderman. It's going to be really tough to catch Paul from SPB and Blitzstream. Blitzstream has 50 points. Paul from SPB has 40-some. I have 37. But I'll do my best. There's 22 minutes left. I don't know why that last guy just resigned. He was only down 1 pawn. It's a little baffling. Tom Walker, thanks for the 100 bits. This is Theory. Rook C8. Play, yeah, we'll do this. Usually want to try for this. This is my recollection. Or do I play knight h5 here? Might be knight h5. Let's go knight h5. I don't remember. I really don't. These lines are quite confusing. There's a lot of theory. Let's play f6 now. Got to watch your diagonal when you play this move, of course, but I mean, maybe he can take on h7. I thought here, take, but he does have queen here and then take. His bishop gets kind of messed up, but that might be good. I don't know. He's calculating it right now. Nope. He's not going to try it. Okay. I can't say I'm unhappy about that because those complications didn't look favorable to me. Okay, so let's take. And go here to block his bishop. Yeah, I'm playing this a little suspiciously. I think I definitely misplayed this. His bishop d6 would be the move I'd like to play here, but that runs into knight g6. Let's do it anyways, though, because I don't see how otherwise I get play. And again, he doesn't play the move I thought he would play. All right, let's definitely take that. Probably g6. I don't like the look of this. If I were to castle or something. Maybe I could have castled, actually. I don't know. I'm just very confused in this game. Queen g5, maybe? Let's try it. Sassy Stacks says, I blundered when I was crushing Paul from SPB. Sorry, John. That's okay. You did your best. A for effort. I see a line, take. If he castles queenside, I'd like to play d4, but I think he can play f4. Okay, so he's going to play that. Feels like I should keep the queens on board, but... All right, I'm going to give a check. We'll see where he goes with that king. I think I shouldn't deliberate too long because he's playing all these moves I can't predict, so I'm just bad at figuring out what my opponent's going to do this game. I'm trying to open up the position. I have a bad bishop, but if the position gradually gets opened, I can look for counterplay. I'm a little concerned about this maneuver. That would be a good long-term maneuver for him. Okay, so here it feels like I need to play d4. Yeah, that move seems almost forced strategically. I have this weakness on h7 I have to monitor. But let's see if I can get something going with this capture. "17 minutes remaining." He's thinking for a while here. I think he'll play either knight e2 or takes. Probably not too many other moves to think about. But he's going to the tank. Okay. So here, rook d2 is my main move I was looking at. Attack this and also maybe threaten bishop b5 someday. I can still castle, by the way. Castling might be a good way to coordinate my position because it would get the rook in the game and it would defend h7 with my king. I think I can still castle, right? Yeah. Scrolling back through the moves to make sure I haven't moved these guys yet. Okay, I might be able to turn this one around. It wasn't trending my way. Okay, he just plays that. It's an interesting practical decision. Probably correct. So if I go here, he does this. And that is trouble for me, I think. So let's simply trade and play king e7. Just coordinate, basically. I still have this really weak h-pawn that's annoying. Let's push him. If he comes in, I'll go here. Rook b8 and then try for king d8. It's not perfect, but... do I want to do that yet? Maybe I can play this first. Now he maneuvers the knight. Okay. I'm just trying to keep the rooks on the board for maximum winning chances. Rook here, rook here. Or maybe rook d8 and go for the checks on the back rank. Or on the second rank. But e6 is kind of tender, so I don't think I should allow him to do this. I think I'll play rook h8 based on how slow he's playing. Probably that's the best thing to do. Step here. Okay, now I'm going to take. We'll see what he's got. He's got to secure this guy. My king gets pretty active. Maybe should have gone here immediately. I don't know. All right, got to go for it. I really don't want to draw. We're going for it. Oh, man, I dropped the bishop. Wow, I was not expecting him to go there. Man, oh, man. I was not expecting that at all. If he takes a stalemate, though. Oh, wow. What a weird end to that game. I was not expecting him to attack my bishop. How did that happen? That was a good move, though. I don't know why I wasn't expecting that. I thought he was going to take the pawn on a5. Or no, sorry, play knight c5. That's what I thought he was going to do. I found a stalemate, but... I should have won that game. That was very poor. Just based on how big of a time edge I had. He defended well, but that time advantage should have told. All right, playing best stock. How does this line go? Queen a4. Now this idea, pin him. Yeah, white was always better, I agree. But still, as you saw in my game against Lenderman, that's not the biggest concern in 5 minutes. Let's play this annoying move. $11-11 left. Make a wish. Okay. This is very much like a Fischer-Spassky game. He still can't take on d4, so I'm trying to find a way to exploit that. Like maybe rook c3 here. And just double up. He can play c4, though. So arguably I should have been capturing on c5, but this is interesting too. Because if c4 I could take and play b3. And that bishop na6 is just a huge pain for him. Although I should be aware, if he plays c4 and we trade, knight b8 might be a threat. Alex Lenderman is in hot pursuit. And he plays c4. It's a good move. Yeah. c4 is very annoying. So my bishop gets trapped in a lot of lines. Okay, I'm going to do this. And if he takes my queen, I might have to take with the rook. Probably should. Hey, Mr. Magic. It's going well. Lenderman's ahead of me now. He's got 41 points. He's on an 11-game streak. It's nice. Wonder if he late joined or something. He has 11 out of 11. That's his score. Yeah, he must have late joined. Because I played 16 games. A6. Can I take that? My famous question. If I take, he takes. Rook takes. He's going to go rook there. And that's probably better for him. Yeah, looks like it. Ugh. So I'm going to take d7. Takes with the bishop. Interesting. Okay, let's jump in. I'm almost thinking about playing b4 somewhere around here. I don't like this queen situation. Well, all right. I can try to keep some tension. I'll keep the queens on the board. I think that probably favors me in this situation. Yeah, black has a really nice pawn structure. I didn't manage to undermine it in time. I was dreaming of playing b3 and I never got b3 in. Here, if he plays b5, I'm going to play queen a5 is the idea. Let's move this back. I don't think the rook is any good on c3 anymore. Well, the one thing I have going for me is he's taking a long time to play good moves. So maybe I can flag him. He's going to go queen e8 if I play that. But then I have queen c2, so that's probably okay. Keep the queens on the board, defend that undefended piece. All right, he's going to be under a minute soon. Ooh, and he played a sketchy strategic move there. Let's just play this. Okay. Thinking about whether I can play e4 somewhere. If I can ever sneak in that move. Now I'm trying to sneak that in. And sneak it in, I might. Okay, that helps a lot. Getting this move in, so he's pinned. And if he lets the knight come to c5, I have a new lease on life with this horse. Get some horsepower in my life. He's been journeying all over the board looking for a square. He's been kicked around wherever he goes. Maybe finally. Now let's open. Okay. Knight a6, does that want a pawn? That's not the cleanest pawn, though. Yeah, I don't like knight a6 so much. Let's invade instead. Play a Luft move. All right, taking over the initiative, guys. Things have turned around here. Target. I gotta watch his play over here with these pawns. Like he's trying to organize. He could play bishop c2 now, perhaps. He's going in with the queen. Let's try this. He's going to take his chances around my king. But this feels like it should be winning for me. Weird move here, but I think it's close to mating. Check. 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 Okay, he has no time left. But I think I'm mating there in the end. King e6 for e8. All right, 2.5 minutes. Not going to be enough time, but let's play e4 and hope. This is the fun part of the tournament. You're just waiting. I'm in 9th place. I'm the 4th streamer, so I might be finishing just out of the prizes. I think Paul from SPB streams. Blitz stream and Alex Lenderman are ahead of me. They definitely stream. Artak Manukian is also ahead of me. So, tough situation in terms of the standings, but knight e4 was played there to stop him from checking on g3. That was the purpose of that move. Rook takes b3. Yeah, very well. Might have been a tactic like that too. Thanks, Tom Walker, for the 100 bits. UNC 007 or 07. He has played 47 games. How do you play 47 games in this tournament? How is that possible? That guy is always up there in the top standings. He always seems to finish top 10. The UNC dude. Is he just blitzkrieging his opponents? Okay, b4, knight d5, then I have serious mating threats. So hopefully I can get something here. If knight takes d5, I take g7. Maybe. It's only 36 seconds left, 35 seconds. That's a good move. It's going to be a tough one. I don't think a draw even helps me here. It doesn't change the standings at all, so I'll just sit. And there we go. Okay, so these are your final standings. Blitzstream takes first place, 61 points. He got in 21 games. Paul from SBB right behind him, 60 points with 20 games. K. Bazada, who I took a game off of, but looks to be a good player, finished third. But as far as the streamers, Alex Lenderman was right behind. Alex Lenderman scored 12 out of 12. So, you know, if he hadn't late joined, which I think almost certainly he did, he would have been right up there. And I got 10th with 13 out of 17. The highlight was definitely beating Gatakomsky with black in his favorite opening. He's the godfather of the London system, so beating him in a London is cool. And I wish I had that game against Lenderman back because I just played too slow. I was up a pawn, but I was looking for... This is where my perfectionism comes in, guys. I often look for the best solution versus playing just a good move, especially in time pressure.